Alright, so as promised, we're ready to start doing our 8 test. And again, this is based on a test that we're trying to do. There's no rhyme or reason. We got some woofers together. We got a DD single voice coil 4-ohm woofer. Got a dual 2-ohm Alpine Type R8, and then we got a Sundown version 1.5. It is correct. Dual 2 ohms. So we're gonna run at 4 ohms on all of them. We're obviously not going to be able to give it full power, but that's about, with the amp we're testing with, we'll be able to give them about 600 watts. Vehicle we're going to use is our trusty Ford Explorer here. We'll have to go in front and get a picture of it later, but he's also got an alternator in here. So we got a good charging system, little box, and we got a Boston acoustic 1200 watt amp, but again, we're going to be at about 600 watts. So we're going to start up with the test here, and we'll... Alright, so up front we're using a DC, so 270 or 290? 270. And just an over-the-counter, normal EverStart Max battery, nothing special. But we do have a pretty consistent, we don't have any drop really when we're burping it, so... Alright, and as usual, we're testing with our trusty Termlab dual sensor system. It's actually the same system I use to do judging with, so this meter's actually had quite a bit of history, so. Alright, so we got the car mic'd up and ready. We have the Alpine Type R 8-inch in right now. We got our good button pusher, that's about all he's good for. Jonathan, ready to push a button? Right, Jonathan? Yeah. Alright, so we are ready. Is it all queued up? Alright, let's see what the Alpine Type R8 does. Type R8 does a 137.7, it's about what, 50 hertz in that range? 137.7, 50 hertz. So, we will move on and test the next woofers. Good job pushing the button, Jonathan.
Thanks.
Alright, so we got the DD 500 series 8-inch in, single voice coil 4 ohm. About ready to do a test. Again, we're at about 50 hertz. $138.4. 138.4, he's still at 50 hertz. $138.4 for the DD. Alright, so last woofer to test. Sundown SA V1.5. Again, wired up to 4 ohms though. So it's not getting full tilt power, but they're all getting 600 watts in the test. Alpine was at a 137.7. DD was a 38.4, and the Sundown does a 139.7 at 50 hertz. 139.7. Alright, so as we concluded our other test, we came to the conclusion the Sundown was the ultimate winner of the 3-way 8-inch test. We brought one more woofer into the mix, so today we're going to do a retest of the Sundown versus a 1500 DD SC, standing for supercharged. And the impedances will be at the same. This time they'll both be dual 2s, so we won't be trying to run at a single 4 ohm coil versus a dual 2 ohm coil. So this should be as good as it gets. But again, since the Sundown became out the winner from the original test, now we're going to do the test between the Sundown and the DD today. Same day test, so it's all the same. Alright, so the Sundown does a 139.7. Again, same as before. 50 hertz with about 600 watts in that range. And now we'll swap over to the DD and see what happens. Alright, well you can't see it, but we got the DD in there now. So that's DD's turn. The Sundown did a 39.7. The DD 39.2. So the Sundown is still 5/10 louder than any other 8 we've tested. Alright, just one more time to show everybody what we did. I don't have the little DD here, but the Alpine, the impedance of the coils. It's a dual 2-ohm woofer, and it sits on the meter at 1.92-ish. That's the Alpine. Jump over next to the Sundown. Again, this is a reconed Sundown. Coils sit at about 1.5, 1.6, typically at 1.6. And the DD, you got the wires underneath here so you can see them, sit at about 1.9, 1. Sometimes we'll see 8, but usually sits around 1.9 or 2. There's quite a bit of fluctuation between the 3 different woofers. The winner of the test was the Sundown by about 5/10 at 600 watts. One other thing I wanted to bring up, we experienced during this test. The initial test we did before we actually brought the video camera, the DD 300 series, 500 series, whatever you call it, out of the prefab box, was dead on exact number to the Sundown. In testing after that, when we were putting 2 amps to the woofers and doing some other stuff, the original Sundown broke, and we got a replacement woofer from Obsidian, so it's different, I guess I'm told different parts, and that is when the Sundown gained a decibel.